What is up, guys? Back with another video. A lot of stuff is going on. I'm sure. I mean, if you clicked on the video, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail and whatnot. Cowboys Twitter is kind of in an uproar right now. It's kind of a funny, pointless but not pointless topic. The topic is who's the better linebacker. Current linebacker for the Cowboys, Kenneth Murray, who we traded for this offseason, or former retired because of his neck linebacker for the Cowboys, Leighton Vander Esch. And in my opinion, this is a very silly thing to even be discussing. Leighton Vander Esch was an all-pro linebacker in the NFL. He had an all-pro selection 1 year in his career, a couple Pro Bowls. Kenneth Murray was, what most people consider to be a bust. I mean, let's be honest, he is a bust. He was a first-round draft pick, didn't make it to his second contract with the team who drafted him, which was the Titans. Got traded to us. All we gave up for Kenneth Murray was we flipped 6th round picks with the Titans, so we moved back. And I'm sure someone out there will correct me. It was 27 spots they moved back, and it's 20-ish spots, I believe, we moved back in the draft for a linebacker that they wanted to get rid of for moving up in the 6th round. So in my opinion, this is a foolish argument, foolish topic. Like, I shouldn't have to be grinding 2022 Cowboys film for a YouTube video. But guess what? Here we are. And you know what? It's fine, because I love talking ball. I love watching film. So it's gonna be a good time. Good time. Again, if you're watching the video, you probably see the thumbnail. The two gentlemen that you see on the thumbnail are the two guys that I was, talking with about this topic on Twitter. They're very adamant that Kenneth Murray is the better player. So, their criteria for this argument was I can't use any of Leighton Vander Esch's rookie year film. One, it's a BS argument because his rookie year is better than any year Kenneth Murray has put on film, but I'll play their game, right? You want to play that game? Let's play that game. So we're going to be looking at 2022 because I use the NFL Pro for film, and it only goes back to 2022. I'm sure they just, next year would be 2023. I'm sure they just delete old stuff, right? So we'll be watching 2022 Leighton Vander Esch, and this is not a highlight reel. I went through all the games he played in. I looked for plays where he was involved in tackles. I looked for his name on you'll see when we get into it, I looked for his name on the play. And I kind of just went through it and clicked plays I thought showed, good linebacker play. And that's the thing in this video. Good linebacker play can sometimes be a little boring. So this is not a highlight reel. Don't get it twisted. I know he has, I can think of an interception in his career at least. I know he scored a touchdown on a fumble recovery versus the Patriots. But plays like that aren't on this, right? This is not me trying to hype up Leighton Vander Esch. He was a average to above average linebacker in the NFL. So I'm going to just be showing you good, solid linebacker play that we're not getting from Kenneth Murray. And for whatever reason, fans or a certain small section of people on Twitter are very adamant that Kenneth Murray's better. So let's hop into the film, right? Hopefully I have a little background music for you. It's YouTube, copyright, free, Spotify, so hopefully there's no issues there. Hopefully you can hear it, so it's not just my big fat mouth talking. All right. Oh, and we're also going to be watching Kenneth Murray film. I'm sorry. I probably forgot to say that already. Oh, no, 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 no. Come back. All right. I think we're good. I think we are good. Let me pull up. Because I don't know if I'm an idiot, but I couldn't figure out how to make a playlist on here. So I had to write down week one, first quarter, 156 timestamp on a Google Doc. And so that's how I'm going to be doing this. So if I'm looking over and like saying quarters and time, that's why. All right. So yeah, week one, first quarter, 5:56, first play. Let's watch it. All right, and I'm gonna be giving you the better angle. So if it's like a a tight run shot, I'll give you this angle. All right. So let's look at it. He gets a little counter action, gets his hands on the fullback, sheds, stacks his hands, sheds, gets off, makes a tackle, right? Like, is that a sexy play? No, it's a normal linebacker play. But like I said, linebacker play, it's not like this is not a highlight reel, right? I'm showing you just solid linebacker play that we're not getting. All right, second quarter, minute 17. Second quarter, minute 17, right? Let's watch this. Yeah, like right there. Is there anything special about this play? Absolutely not. But this is a level of physicality that Leighton Vander Esch shows here that I haven't seen from Kenneth Murray all year. Like, that's putting a shoulder onto someone, like I can't tell who that is. He felt that hit, right? So, like I said, like, please don't get bored with this now. We're not looking for highlights here. I'm showing you solid linebacker film that we're just not getting from Kenneth Murray. And that's not a shot at Kenneth Murray. No one expected him to be better than Leighton Vander Esch. This is why this is so weird. He's got trips, recognizes screen, puts a shoulder down so the O lineman can't get hands on, and makes a tackle for like a 2-yard gain. Like, that's solid linebacker play right there. He's got trips. He expands. Look at that. Look at that. Puts his shoulder down so the O lineman doesn't have a target to put his hands on. Makes a good tackle. Like, that is good linebacker play right there. This video is going to be very repetitive, and I apologize. I apologize, like, in advance. Third quarter, 4 minutes and 36 seconds. All right, let's see what this play is talking about. This is the stretch play, if I remember correctly. So right here, and really quick, let me just kind of pause it. Go back. Let's go sideline. Go back to end zone. Let's see if I can pause it. All right, and really quick, just to, because people on Twitter, talking about like, oh, you don't know ball, blah, 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 blah. Inside linebackers, what is their read? It's called a triangle read, right? Well, between the two of them, it's a triangle, but, so hear me out. You're reading your guards, so Leighton is reading 67, I think, right here, through the guard to the running back. Anthony Barr here is reading 69 to the running back. All right, so I mean, if there was lines here, it would almost look like a triangle. It's called a triangle read. So when he sees flow this way, meaning no pullers, no split action going back, he's gonna flow, find a window, and go make a play. Right? All right. Let's see. He's got flow, making a play. Makes a tackle. It's like a 2-3 yard gain, right? Nothing crazy, but just solid linebacker play. Again, fourth quarter, 7:59. Fourth quarter, 7:59. This video is going to be long. So, like, I apologize in advance, right? Like, we got 14 games of Leighton Vander Esch to go through. Hey, right here, I'm gonna re-rack this play when we get here, all right? I'm gonna re-rack this play for you. All right. This play means a lot to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Kenneth Murray's biggest weakness, or his biggest issue to why he's not the type of player that Leighton Vander Esch is, his eyes. He doesn't trust his eyes. So Leighton, watch his eyes and watch his reaction, right? So they're gonna pull, but it's going to be a reverse this way. And he instinctually reads it correctly. It's funny because the very first play I am going to show you of Kenneth Murray, and this was not on purpose, I swear to you it was not. It's the same thing, and Kenneth Murray's running the wrong way. So it's actually quite fitting. He gets a pull, but it's a reverse. And Leighton gets on his horse, tracks him down the open field, right? Like, that's good. All right, let's on to week 2. We gotta pick it up, unless we want this video to be 3 hours long. Oh, third quarter 6:22. Third quarter 6:22. All right, let's see what this play's got for us right here. Hey, hands on the lineman, stacks him, sheds him, gets him off, go make a play in space, right? Like, this is textbook how to play wide zone right here. Like, boom, hands are on, hands are extended. He's gonna stack him, shed him, go make a play, right? That's good football right there. That's really good football right there. All right, third quarter, 4:55. 4:55. All right, let's see what we got here. Leighton's right here. Spying, not really doing anything, is instinctual, gets a sack. And why am I showing you that play? Did Leighton do anything special? Absolutely not. But I haven't seen Kenneth Murray make that type of play. I don't think he has 1 sack this year. So it's like, is that a special play by Leighton? Absolutely not. It's a normal play. But it's a play Kenneth Murray's not making right now. That's why I'm showing it to you. Fourth quarter, 8:11. This one was also very important. This one got me feeling tingly. I liked this one. So, hey, just to set the stage for you, all right, we're in cover 2, which our current defensive coordinator, Matt Eberflus, loves to run cover 2. We suck at it. Regardless, doesn't matter, right? He's called the pole player, all right? He's running the pole. The pole is the middle of the field. So this safety is responsible for the deep half. This safety is responsible for the deep half. These corners are pressing, and they're trying to get the receivers to release inside, so they're closer to their safeties. And then these guys are your hook defenders, and he's your pole player. So he's responsible for anything down the middle of the field. Tough ass for some linebackers, right? Watch Leighton Vander Esch run the pole right here. It's a play fake. He keeps his feet moving. I don't know what the flag is there, but nonetheless, so it's a play fake. He even stops his feet, not great, but then he reacts. He gets his head around and causes an incompletion. Like, that's a good play in cover 2 right there by Leighton. It's a really good play in cover 2 right there. All right, and then fourth quarter, 6:57. Oh, very next play. Let's see what Leighton's got for us on the very next play. It looks like Joe Mixon run up the middle. So we'll just go straight to the tight shot. Why did I show you this? All right. Why would I even show you this play? This looks like a normal football play. Nothing special. But what does he do? What does he do? He's reading through his triangle. Honestly, bad read. He starts backpedaling. I don't know why he's backpedaling. But he gets hands on his lineman. He stacks and sheds and goes and makes a tackle. It's good football play right there. You know? All right. Week 3. This video is going to be 3 hours long, and I'm going to get like 7 views, but you know what? Who cares? Week 3. Scrolled all the way to week 6. Week 3. Either he didn't play well this game, because I didn't see his name a lot, or he gets hurt, and I just, there's only a couple plays with his name on it. Third quarter, 4 seconds left. And that's the thing is, like, I'm not saying Van Der Esch is a Hall of Famer, right? Like, he has bad games just like Kenneth Murray, but it's ridiculous to say that Kenneth Murray's better than him. So we're watching Van Der Esch here. Again, nothing special. Absolutely nothing special. He's just doing the little things correctly. And any coach, any player knows. All right? So he's reading through his triangle. He's the only inside linebacker. So I honestly don't know which guard he's probably keying, but since the back's on this side, if I had to guess, he's keying the back through 68. All right? He reads, he stacks, he gets hands on, he gets hands off, and he makes a tackle. Good linebacker play is boring unless you're Fred Warner, who's just a freak, Like, that dude's fun to watch at linebacker. He just flies around. And we're talking about a pole player like Leighton playing the pole. That dude, I remember in a playoff game, he ran with CD Lamb one time, like, down the pole. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Because he's like 6'2", 240, 235. First quarter, 11:34. First quarter, 11. Oh, it's the very first play. All right, let's see what this play has in store for us. He gets pull. Solid football play. Nothing. He did nothing special. I'm gonna say that a lot. This video is gonna be me saying the same thing for 2 hours. But all right, let's see. Let's watch him read his key. He's reading through 68 to 24. He gets pull. He's automatically scraping. All right, here, timeout. Let's learn something, right? Every play in football, if a defense is coached correctly, you have a force player, which forces the ball back inside to your teammates. Micah's the force player, so he wants to attack this guy with his inside shoulder, keep his outside arm free, and force the ball back in the middle. We have a spill player. This guy is going to be taking on any second puller or just lead blocker and spilling it back to the inside again. The third guy is what we call the scraper. He's supposed to make all the tackles. So let's back this up by 2 seconds. So in this instance, Leighton's the scraper, okay? He's reading his key through 68 to 24. He gets a pull away. He knows he's the scraper. He's scraping. It's muddy. He gets hands on, and he makes a tackle and plugs the hole up. Like, he didn't do anything special there, but it's just fundamental football, right? It's just fundamental football. First quarter, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, very next play. Now, see, this play goes for 8 yards, so I'm intrigued to see why I highlighted this play for us to watch. All right. Playing Mike. I already know why. I highlighted it. All right, let's see. It goes for 8 yards. But it's something we're not getting currently. All right, hey. Reading through 68 to 24. He gets flow. No pullers. All right, we're trying to find windows, get to the football. He's flowing. There's my window. Go make a tackle. like I just don't get the argument, man. I just don't get the argument that like people think this dude wasn't a really good football player. Like this dude was an all-pro in this league. First quarter 13-27, 13-27. It's so ridiculous. And like there was beef and like some words were said and like, you know, I whatever, bro. If you're gonna get offended by, you know, whatever, like cool, could care less. Then, you know, dudes googling me and it's like googling my name and like, oh, you played college football here and blah 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 blah. And it's like, dude, that's weirdo activity. That's weirdo activity to Google somebody off an interaction on Twitter, but what, I could care less. I just want to talk ball, and people are scared to talk ball because they don't know what they're talking about. Off my soapbox, let's watch Leighton here. All right. Yep, I already know why. I highlighted this. All right. All right, Leighton reading through 73, his triangle read, stacks him, gets hands on. Look, if this dude drives Leighton this way, he's got to cut back and he's one-on-one with the safety because one is crack blocking here, right? Leighton, look how low he gets to get off this block to get a tackle. Like, I'm going to keep saying the same crap for 2 hours on this video, and I do not care. Second quarter, I forgot I gotta pause it because it like messes with the thing if I don't pause it. And I apologize, like, I don't know if like it seems a tad bit laggy, the video. I think it's because my old computer is running like 1,000 things at once. So I apologize if it looks bad on video. But you get the point, right? We're watching film. We're watching a guy who's really good at his job. Why did I highlight this video? Oh, I know exactly why. Yep. I know exactly why. Hey, Cowboys fans. Hey, if you're a Cowboys fan in 2025, raise your hand if you've gotten pissed off about the flats being wide open every single play. It feels like any time, like there's nothing deep, which a lot of the times there is because our defense sucks. The flats are wide open. They go get 8-10 yards. Watch Leighton close down the flats here. All right. You know, he's not necessarily in man with him. He might be, but I think also he's in this underneath zone and just cuts the flats off. You know, it's hard to tell whether that was bad man coverage or him reacting in zone, but regardless, it really doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't. Week 6. First quarter 4:53. First quarter 4:53. Let's see. We have it's a pass, so I'll stay in the wide angle. All right, he's got a condensed set here. Oh, yep. I know I remember why. All right. It is a screen out here outside the numbers. Leighton is on the other side of the field, outside of the hash. And guess who makes the tackle? He reads, he reacts. Now, Jordan Lewis does a good job making the offensive player come back in, 100%. But that's good pursuit to the football right there. First quarter, 2:35. First quarter, 2:35. Let's see. Oh, all right. So, hey, timeout. Let's learn something right here. Trips to the field. We got a nub over here, but not really talking about the nub right now. Trips to the field. Back is to the trips, all right? If back was over here, I mean, you can technically RPO anything. It's a harder read, right? Like, you always want your quarterback looking to the side where the back is. So, you know, when we coach it, it's back near or back far. If back is far, you're a fast fitter. If back is near, you're a slow fitter because, they're probably playing a game off of you. There's three and there's three defenders, all right? So if you fit immediately, they can run a bubble, they can run, must outside release go, a flat, and a stick, and he's wide open, right? So Leighton's the apex defender here. You can pirate this guy to be the B gap player, and Leighton's now the C gap player. Oh, excuse me. Or Leighton has to really slow play the B gap and stay until he sees the ball in the running back's belly. Let's see how well he plays this. This is a hard... And he chases down the bubble screen. Like, that's such a good play. That's a hard position to be in as a linebacker. An apex defender playing the B gap. Because we didn't pirate the defensive end. First quarter, 2:35. Wait, no, that's the one we just watched. Second quarter, 3:02. Second quarter, 3:02. Oh, it's at the top of this one. All right. Let's check the end zone. All right. His key is through 69-35. He gets flow. Just makes a tackle for loss. It's just stuff the Cowboys defense in 2025 is not getting, right? Week 7. Move on to week 7. First quarter, 6:34. The Lions. Man, this is the last time we played the Lions and we beat them. And I hate the Lions. Recognize the screen. Look at the pursuit. And again, I keep repeating myself. It's nothing special. It's just good football. Right? Miscommunication, recognizes screen, reacts, goes and makes a tackle. Second quarter, 8:50. Second quarter, 8:50. Let's see what we got here. It's a pass. So we got Leighton down here. Oh, I loved this play. This was a phenomenal play, all right? We're going to go the end zone shot for this, though. I feel like it'll give you a better idea. So Leighton's in a spy / mini rush. Look at this. Screen. Now, Dono is one-on-one. He should make the tackle, but, Dono kind of sucks. Leighton's got 2 offensive linemen on him. He stacks. He keeps his feet moving. He rips through. And now it's time to make a form tackle on the open field on running back, right? Trace to the back hip. Shoot your hands up the back. Shoot your elbows. Shoot your hips. That's why you hang clean as an athlete. And he doesn't really do that, but he makes the tackle, right? I'm not saying he's an all-pro. That was not a form tackle per se. But he makes the tackle. It goes in the stat sheet as a tackle and a good play. Third quarter, 14:25. Third quarter, 14:25. All right, this play goes for 8 yards. So we'll stay in this right here. It's just he reads it and reacts so much better than Kenneth Murray. So much better. We're getting a fly sweep action. Look, Micah is confused, right? Because we're getting flow this way from the offensive line, running back. It's a quick hitter. This guy's meant to be unblocked. But look, Leighton's already on it. He's moving and goes and makes a tackle, right? Like, that's good recognition by Leighton. It's good pursuit, good open field tackle. 3. Oh, no, excuse me. 2. All right. Let's see what this play's got for us. Instantly. Oh, yeah, it's a good one right there. Plays the cutback. Plays the cutback on outside zone, right? So, hey, we're reading through 73 to 30. We get flow. We don't get any pullers, no movement back. We get flow. So go find a window. He gets blocked, but I missed it by. Oh, that's a bad timing, Jason. Look at the arms extend on this lineman, right? He's here. He extends. He's reading the running back, and he makes a tackle. Like, that's good football, man. That, like, is obviously it's underappreciated because people think this guy sucked, apparently. It's laughable. It's laughable. It's like comparing. What's a good NBA comparison for this? It's like comparing Marcus Smart, just good, solid, reliable player, to like who's just a bad NBA player. Who's just bad. Well, it's not the same position, but like it's like comparing Marcus Smart to Dwight Powell. Like, Dwight Powell has been in the league on the Mavs for 10 years, and he sucked for 10 years. And Marcus Smart's not a world beater, but he's a solid player. I got sidetracked. I need to get going. All right, Leighton. We get a pull. So we've seen Leighton be the scraper. Now we get to see Leighton be the spiller. All right, I'm going to let it run just so we get the pull. We're going to run. There we go. Boom. We get pull to us. Force, spill, scrape. Right? But I don't know. This is bad design by the Lions. The second puller who's supposed to block Leighton is so far away, he's not really going to get there. So there's nothing to spill, but he's still doing a job. Boom. Makes a tackle, right? Good football play. Good football play. I'm getting fired up watching film, and like the Seahawks and Rams are probably, the game's probably over. My fantasy, I'm probably losing in the playoffs, but I'm fired up because people were calling me a clout chaser on Twitter because I wanted to go talk ball, and you gonna call me a clout chaser? Like, calling someone a clout chaser is disrespectful. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not chasing no clout. I could care less. You're just wrong and you don't want to admit it. That's feminine tendencies right there. All right. Fourth quarter. I'm getting fired up. I need to go take my ass to bed. 14:41, fourth quarter. All right. Wait. This is not fourth quarter. That's not the play. But here, let's watch it. That's not the play I intended for you to watch, but let's watch it. He might mess up, and I'll critique him right here. All right. He's getting flow. I can't tell if it's a pin and a pull or he's just flowing because he's just taking his read steps because there's no one there. Leighton sees a window, but probably not the smartest idea to jump over this guy, try to make a tackle, right? Bad play by Leighton. I'll show you his bad plays. I'm not afraid to show you a bad play by Leighton. Fourth quarter, 14:41. Oh, 1441. I must have put a different game here on accident. We'll just go to week 8. But yeah, I'm not afraid to show you Leighton's bad plays. He wasn't perfect. He had tons of bad plays. But I'm showing you the things that Kenneth Murray doesn't do. One, if you can show me more than 10 clips of Kenneth Murray doing his job correctly, I'll give you a cookie. Two, he doesn't do it with any consistency. He might do it once a blue moon. All right, week 8. First quarter, 519. First quarter, 519. Let's see what this clip's got for us right here. All right, Leighton's right here. Right here, we got Leighton in the mic. He doesn't get a pull, but he gets the offense calls it split zone. He gets movement backside. It's not a pull. So he's going to read through his guards. But split zone, if here's a little trick. If you're a high school linebacker watching this, listen to what I'm about to tell you, all right? This is free game. If the tight end, which is usually the Y, is off the ball as an H-back, 90% of the time, he's taking you to the play. So you can read your guards, because they also take you to the play. But if he's an H-back, he's off the ball Y. Because they want to move him to gain a blocker somewhere, right? So if you're a high school linebacker watching this, and I'm sure I have no linebackers watching this. I have like 30 followers, subscribers. Read the H-back and he takes you to the ball. And so we get hands on the lineman and we make a good tackle. Second quarter, 5:23. Second quarter, 5:23. All right. We get flow. And boom, we get Leighton on the backside, stopping what could have been a huge run for like 8 yards. All right. Hey, another time, let's sit here and talk ball, right? I want to talk ball. No one wants to talk ball with me because they're scared, right? You can call this a 4-3 under, or you can call it just an odd, and instead of a 0, he's playing a shade. You have a 4-eye, a 3, a 1, and an end. That's what makes me think it's 4-3 under, because Micah's being your 4 Sam right here. But if this guy was a head up, it would be an odd front, and this guy would probably be a stand up. But all that's semantics. Doesn't matter. Leighton's reading his guards. He's reading his guard, and there's 2 running backs. All right, so let's see if he makes the right read. We get flow. He's out immediately. Offensive lineman gets hands on him. I'd like him stack and shed, all right, but he doesn't. Not a perfect rep. But imagine Leighton's getting blocked right now. This run is turning up for a long gain. Leighton's there to stop that, right? Fourth quarter, 7:22. Now, I wonder why I showed this. That's why. So, hey, let's learn some ball. Let's talk some ball, right? Offensively, what is this play? Actually, let's go to the tight shot so I can talk about it more clearly. Offensively, well, one, they do weird stuff, and now it's going... The running back's playing quarterback. But it's power read. It's power to the defense's right, the offense's left. In usual power, you'd have a kick-out block on the C-gap defender. Power read, you're reading this guy. So if he crashes, the guy running flat down the line gets the ball. If he widens, you run power like you would run normal power. All right. So let's see. Now they don't pull the guard, they pull the H-back. But look, Leighton sees it immediately. puts his foot in the ground, he plants, makes a tackle. Like, if Leighton doesn't make this tackle, we're one-on-one with the safety. Everyone else is blocked up, right? Good play, Leighton. Good play, Leighton. All right, let's go week 10. I guess he didn't play week 9, or it was a bye week. I don't know. This is 2022 film because I wasn't allowed to use Leighton's rookie year, which is the better year than Kenneth Murray's ever had. But whatever, I digress. Second quarter, 6:57. Let's see what we're working with here. Leighton's here at the mic. Just a good run fit, good tackle. Good run fit, good tackle. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. Hey, this is duo. All right, we're getting 2 double teams at the point of attack. We're trying to kick out. It's muddy. It's really muddy. Find the ball carrier. Wrap up. Good football play. Find the ball carrier. Wrap up, right? Fourth quarter, 15 exact. Oh my goodness. I've been filming this for 40 minutes and we're not even to Kenneth Murray. Oh my goodness. Fourth quarter, 15 minutes. Whatever. Don't care. I don't care. This video can be 2 hours for all I care. All right, let's see what we got. I see why I put this. All right. Hey, nothing special. Not a highlight. This play isn't gonna put you in the Hall of Fame. All right, but hey, we got bootleg, right? We're getting motion, so our eyes are looking one way. Now they're trying to get us to look this way with a boot, with wide zone, mid zone, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't fall for it. Drops into the correct coverage and a hook curl. Because this guy's running wide open if he is up here fooling around or over here fooling around. It's not open because he's in the correct zone. Ball gets thrown underneath. Go make a tackle. A physical tackle at that. It's so laughable that people think that Kenneth Murray Jr. is a better player than this guy. It's actually insane. Week 11. And it's going to be hilarious because for Kenneth Murray, we're going to be watching that film for the first time together. I'm just going to put in plays of 10 yards or more on the Cowboys defense, and he's going to be the issue like 50% of the time. First quarter, 11 seconds. I'm getting sidetracked. Like, I need... Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we got here? Leighton's at Mike. Ooh, yeah. This is the Shanahan style offenses, like Shanahan, McVay, all that tree. Love this play, right? So you're getting wide zone toss, and it's not the running backs deciding to cut it back. That's how the play is designed. So we're in a true odd front, penny front right here. Got 2 outside force players, 3 tech, 0, 3 tech, 1 mic. Reads it. It's muddy. Go find the running back, make a tackle. Good job, Leighton. Week 12. Week 12, we are first quarter 13-38. 13-38. All right, let's see what we got here. I think this is another screen, if I remember correctly. Yep. He reads screen. Oh, puts the lineman on his behind. Goes and makes a tackle. And he's fired up. And he should be fired up. Like, that's a great football play. Great football play. Reading screen. Boom. Put the lineman on his tail. Now go make a tackle. Yeah, I'd be fired up too if I were you, Leighton. Good football play, kid. He's older than me. That's my coach coming out. I just call good job, kid. 10:08. That's the coach in me coming out right there. I love coaching my kids, man. Love coaching my kids. I thought this was just a cool play. Stopping a quarterback sneak. There's no really coaching points to this. I just thought this was a really cool play. So, obviously, we got Leighton here. Just jumps the pile, stops quarterback sneak. I just thought that was pretty cool. No coaching points, no talking points there. Third, 4:56. All right. Let's see why I picked this play. Another screen. Guess who sniffs it out? Leighton. Another screen. Guess who sniffs it out? Yeah, get yourself fired up. All right. Dropping back into his hook curl. Read it, go make a tackle, right? Like, football's not a complicated game. You just gotta be confident and go play physical as you know what, right? All right, week 13. Either this was a bad game for Leighton or he gets hurt. I don't know. I only have one play to show you right here. No clue. This could have been a bad game for him. Third quarter, 10:03. This could have been a bad game for Leighton. He had those. I'm not saying he didn't. Like, not a perfect player. Not a perfect player by any stretch of the imagination, but he wasn't a bad player. Like, I'm not gonna let it get twisted like that. This is Jonathan Taylor, by the I know why. I know exactly why. I know exactly why I highlighted this play. This is Jonathan Taylor, one-on-one in the flat. Does he get like 8 yards? Yeah. He's getting 35 on this Cowboys defense. Go hunt him down, make a tackle. Like, that's one of the best running backs in the league, and we're tackling him in open space. All right, and then week 14 is the last week for Leighton. I think he got injured and didn't play the rest of the year, because he didn't show up on any of the other weeks for me. That might be fake news. Who knows? First quarter, 9:01. See what we're working with here. Gets inside zone read. Here, hey, this is a good opportunity to talk some ball and learn some things here. All right. This is inside zone read. This play dominated the 2010s era of football. Inside zone, and he's going to be blocking a curse, and they're going to be reading DeMarcus Lawrence here. What did defenses start doing to combat this? They would have him crash for the running back, and they knew the rules of the offense where if that were to happen, the quarterback pulls it. So what the defenses call this is a scrape exchange. So the DN knows he can go tackle the running back, even if he has the ball or not. And the linebacker knows if you get inside zone read with the running back to your side, you can exchange gaps. You're becoming the B gap player, you're becoming the C gap player, and go tackle the quarterback. So let's see how that works out in real time. DeMarcus Lawrence. Now, okay, so this wasn't a true scrape exchange because DeMarcus Lawrence just makes a bad play. If it was a scrape exchange, he would tackle the running back. Leighton reads it, reacts, goes and makes a tackle. So not a true scrape exchange, but I mean, good job reading, good job reacting, good job making a play, right? First quarter, 6:49. And this is just 1 year of Leighton. I could show you his rookie year, but they were like, you can't do that because blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. But 2021, 2020, and 2023, I could show you film from those years too, but I've already spent an hour on 2022, and we still got to watch Kenneth Murray a little bit. Why did I show you this one? Why did I show you this one? It shows you how good he is at reading his triangle read, right? Hey, reading through the guards, reading through the guard to the running back, right? Hey, all right, what are we getting? We're getting puller to us. Means, well, Micah would technically be the force player if they were kicking him. They're not, so Dono becomes the force player. All right, Dono becomes the force player. Leighton's the spiller, and Anthony Barr is the scraper. All right, Dono. Okay, so Dono forces the running back inside. Leighton is spilling inside, and he makes a tackle. Like, that's really high level stuff that looks simple on TV until you see other people not doing it, like Kenneth Murray. Like, it's really high level stuff that we get accustomed to as fans because we don't realize how much goes into every play, right? Second quarter, 12:28. Let's see what we got on. We get straight flow. Look at the rip. Look at the rip to get. Look at the rip to get to the running back here. All right. Hey, we're in an over front. All right. 3 techs to the tight end. We get straight flow. Straight flow, no pullers. Let's go find a window and make a play. Look at, he dips the shoulder. It's not on the screen right now, but you're going to see the arm come through. And it's going to make a tackle. Second quarter, 7:07. See why I highlighted this play. Yeah, I love a good linebacker that just flows and finds windows on any type of zone play, right? Hey, so we're in a true odd front 0-3/4i. He's just in between them. He really should be on the inside shoulder, which would be a 4i, or outside shoulder, which would be a 3 tech. 3 tech. Then we got our 2 force, 2 inside backers. All right. We get straight flow, but it's muddy. Where's the window? Here's the window. Go find the window. Make a tackle. And also, what did I tell you earlier? All right, this guy's off the line. Why? It's going to be split zone, counter, something of that sort. Like, why would they have him off the line, right? If you want to go to the ball, follow the H-back, the tight end off the ball. Make a tackle. They get 1 yard. Good football. All right, what play was this? This was second. So let's go second 4:36. I didn't realize there were some bangers on this playlist. We get straight flow. Find a window. All right. Now, this is impressive from Leighton because they have the numbers advantage. They catch us in an under front, which you can run an under front. There's nothing wrong with an under front. But we're hat for hat, hat for hat. The center and guard are comboing this guy to this guy, comboing this guy to this guy, hat for hat. So they have us, right? Numbers-wise, they have us. The SCAR doesn't do a good job. All right, we got to take the double team to the linebacker. It's the easiest way to block a linebacker. Doesn't get disengaged on Leighton. But Leighton does a good job finding the window and make a tackle. Find the window, make a tackle when you see flow. Like when you're getting flow, you find windows. All right. And then I think the last play of the Leighton film review, which we're just under an hour here, is going to be this next play. Fourth quarter, 5:47. 5:47? I think I'm at 5:37 and just messed it up. All right, let's see if this is a play that I would want to highlight. Oh, yeah, yep. I remember this one. This is a great one to end on because I think it shows the difference in physicality between the two players we're talking about, right? So just a precursor. Well, one, he's tight ends off the ball. H, follow him. It's going to be counter to the defense's left, the offense's right. D-Law is the force player. Leighton's the spill player. And then Clark right here is the scraper. D-Law forces. Leighton spills. Now our scraper gets held up. But Leighton's so physical and closes the hole, nothing is there. And look, he's fired up because he just put his shoulder into an offensive lineman and won. I'd be fired up too, right? Let me come back to full cam. So, like, I hope you guys get an idea of the player that Leighton was. Like, he was a reliable, for the most part, physical, solid, run-stopping linebacker who could play in space and run a little bit, right? Like, he wasn't a super good pass defender. I mean, he was 6'4", so he'd, get his hands up every once in a while. But, I mean, he was a super solid run defender. Like, he is good at tackling, good at running in space. Good, and his best quality, in my opinion, was reading and reacting through his triangle, right? We're about to watch a guy who's not good at that. And it bamboozles me. It bamboozles me that this is a topic on Cowboys Twitter. But you know what? If I got to be the dickhead to be mean to people and tell them that they don't know what they're talking about, I will be. I will. I just will. All right, let me get pulled up the Kenneth Murray film. Murray. And so we're going to do this a little differently. And I understand the people on the other side of the argument are probably going to say, well, you're showing us like good plays of Leighton and bad plays of Murray. Yes, 100%. I am. I'm showing you the things that Leighton did on a consistent basis that Kenneth Murray doesn't do, and when he doesn't do it, why it costs us so much. Like, he's just not a consistent player. Just not a consistent player. Hold up. Let me see something really quick. Sorry. Oh, no. Don't do that. Shut up, phone. We don't want to get copyrighted. All right, we're good to go. All right, so week 1, 2025, Kenneth Murray, play situation or play result, 10 plus rushing yards. And I'm sorry, I can't show when maybe I'll have to just go through it with you guys, like without a filter. For whatever reason, this system, which, I mean, they do a great job with the film for NFL Pro. They do a fantastic job. When I'm looking at a defensive player, it makes it hard to show passing plays for whatever reason. Because like the way it's worded, like if I look up a pass for 10 plus yards, like it thinks I'm looking for an offensive player. Maybe I'm just slow. Nonetheless, I'm just looking up runs of 10 plus yards on the Cowboys defense in 2025 with Kenneth Murray on the field. And we're going to see where he messes up and why it costs us, all right? So let me go back to, boom. All right, remember, all the way back to the Leighton conversation we were having. All right. When he read the reverse correctly and made a tackle for 2 yards, let's watch Kenneth Murray right here. Let's watch Kenneth Murray. All right. It's a fake. They pull lineman this way to get his eyes, and they pitch it to Saquon coming back the opposite direction. Where's he running? He just took 5 steps the wrong direction. The football has moved 5 yards. Where are you going? I understand your triangle read. The line told you go this way. Oh, why is it doing this? No. It sometimes acts weird. It sometimes acts a little funny. All right, please work. I don't want to just show the Leighton and then everyone's like, oh, you just showed Leighton's good plays. Like, you didn't show us any Kenneth Murray. All right, live CPU. All right. All right. Kenneth Murray. He's reading 56 to 26, right? I get it. We got to pull this way. So you think you're the spill player. You think you're the spill player. The ball is in Saquon's hands in about 0.5 seconds. Let's watch Kenneth Murray. Brother's floating the wrong direction. And then look. We're jogging to get there. These are not hand-picked highlights. I am just looking at rushes of 10 yards on the Cowboys defense. Let's see what this play has to offer. Oh, just him getting put on his behind by a receiver. That's it. That's all it is. Just him getting put on his tail by not only a receiver, the lightest receiver, like one of the lightest receivers in the NFL, and Devonta Smith. Kenneth Murray, he reads screen. He's out of the screen right now. On his tail. Out of the play. All right. I am cheating a little bit. I've already seen this play, and it has nothing to do with Kenneth Murray. He's dropping in coverage, does fine. Hurts scrambles the other way. And I have no clue what this play is. So let's watch. Kenneth Murray is at Mike. Flat-footed. Doesn't read any flow. Doesn't do anything. No hands. He's flat-footed. Boom. All right, right here. There's flow and there's windows. Window here. So I get it. He's got to read the running back. Running backs picked this hole. We got to get over, get hands. Does nothing. Does absolutely nothing. All right, let's see this play. What's this play? Kenneth Murray right here at Mike. We get motion. A little probably eye candy if I had to guess. Doesn't fall for the eye candy. So hey, remember all those times I was showing you Leighton being boring? Hey, we're getting wide zone this way, flow going this way, stack, shed, go make a tackle. So we get some eye candy right here with the motion, I believe. He doesn't fall for it. He reads flow. Good job, Kenneth Murray. Reads flow. He doesn't get hands on. It's a terrible punch. Look at him. His hands are outside. And we're getting washed out of the play. It's the little things that make the difference, all right? I promise you, it's the little things, all right? Let's see. Week 2. All right, the Giants had 2 plays with Kenneth Murray on the field, rushing over 10 yards. Let's look at them. We got Kenneth Murray right here playing either Sam or Will. I mean, it's a balanced formation, so I don't know what the call is technically. All right. Perfect. Let's look at it. All right. We're going to end up getting pull to us. We talked about this with Leighton. All right. We have pull to us. First off, R.I.P. Marshawn Nealon. Such a sad story. I hope he's at peace, and I hope his family is going to be okay. Sad story. Really sad. Marshawn Nealon is the force player. Nothing outside of him. Kenneth Murray is the spill player. He's got to force it back inside. So the first puller is going to hit Marshawn. Second puller is coming for Kenneth. Kenneth's outside of the force player. The spiller cannot be outside the force player. This second offensive lineman is pulling, doesn't even have to do his job. And then he's flat-footed and can't make a decision, so Marshawn Nealon's getting double-teamed, and you're doing absolutely nothing. Like, that play is a great example of the difference between Leighton and Kenneth. All right? I have no clue what this play is, all right? No clue what this play is. It's a rush over 10 yards. That's all I know. All right, we got Kenneth Murray down here on the line. Dropping into coverage. And Russell Wilson runs. Not Kenneth Murray's fault necessarily, so we will not spend any time on it. Week 3. Let's see what the Bears did to old Kenneth Murray. Let's see it. Kenneth Murray is right here. Another reverse that doesn't get sniffed out. He's too late. He doesn't see it well. He doesn't see anything well. That's his issue. He's a good athlete. He doesn't see anything. Reading through 73-4. 73 is telling you, pulling this way. Reverse. We're flat-footed. We're not moving. Hooker's already on the way. He already sees it. We're still flat-footed. We're not moving. We get sealed. Like, it's actually hilarious the way the film is lining up because it's showing very obvious the differences, right? Like, Leighton did the little things well. Kenneth doesn't, and that's the difference. All right, Kenneth Murray right here at Mike. So we got Caleb cans it. Second play. Or Kenneth is actually at Will right here. Excuse me. He's at Will, not Mike. Because Sam, Mike, Will. All right, we get straight flow. Jeez Louise. Oh, jeez Louise. Like, I promise you I did not do this on purpose. I promise you I did not do this on purpose. It's lining up perfectly, showing the things Leighton was good at, Kenneth was bad at. All right. Reading through 73-4. Reading through 73-4. We get straight flow. Let's find a window. Let's go get a tackle. Where's the window? Possibly, but where's the running back? Let's go get to the window and make a play. Doesn't. And then he's running away from the running back. He's so bad, dude. Like, it's not even close. He's a terrible, terrible linebacker. All right, we got Kenneth Murray right here. Just fits immediately without reading his triangle. He's reading, I think, 75, can't really tell, to Josh Jacobs, all right? He gets a base block, but he's playing downhill immediately without knowing where Jacobs is going. Like, Sanborn is playing this correctly, and he's kind of sucks too. But at least he's reading Jacobs. Like, Murray just runs himself out of the play. Now, Sanborn doesn't make the tackle either because he sucks. But, like, Kenneth Murray just ran himself out of the play. This is a scramble. I'm not going to make you watch another scramble. All right, let's see what this play's got for us. Where Kenneth Murray is right here. Straight flow. I'd have to look at it a second time to see if it was inside zone or duo. I'm going to guess duo because this guy, I think, inserts outside of the kick out. I think he inserts. No, it's just a straight double. But he is cracking, so I'm going to guess duo. Let's get back. So he should be reading, either the off the ball H or guard to running back, right? Straight double. He doesn't stack and shed. He just gets washed. He doesn't stack and shed with his hands. He's not a physical football player. Let's see what this play has. All right. Like, he doesn't attack blockers. Like, Leighton did a really good job of stacking and shedding blockers to make tackles. This is just inside. This is MMG's favorite play in Madden since 2015. RPO zone read bubble. All right? They're reading this guy, the bubble option's here, and it's inside zone. Something you've been playing against since you were 10. All right? The double is coming to you. Stop running away from the blocker. Attack him, stack him, and shed him. And go make a play on the running back. But we're running away, and we put ourselves out of a play. All right, we'll watch one more week of Kenneth Murray. Oh, geez, there's a lot. Oh, no. We'll watch one more week. We'll watch 5 weeks of Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray's right here. Misses a tackle. Like, I don't even have to do anything. I don't have to say anything. Let's watch the end zone view, I guess. All right, the Jets are in, it's a short yardage thing. They're in a jumbo package. Reading our guard to Brees. We get straight flow. Find a window. Boom, there's a window. Let's keep our feet. Now let's make a tackle. And we miss a tackle. Brees is gone. This dude sucks at football. So bad. Where's Kenneth Murray? He's right here. And you know what? Like, I'm being mean to Kenneth, and I shouldn't be. The expectation was never for him to come in and start and be a playmaker. He should be a backup special teams guy. But for some reason, Cowboys Twitter wants to argue he's better than Leighton Vander Esch, so I have to be the mean guy to tell him he's not. Let's watch this play. I'm getting pissed off. All right. We get split zone. I don't know why this tackle is playing with Clowney unless he's inserting back. I don't know what the Jets are doing. I'm getting sidetracked. Kenneth Murray, right here, 59. Go attack the lineman that's blocking you please. He just is flat-footed, catches it, no stack, no shed. Brees is off running. Brees Hall up the middle for 21 yards. I'm sure it's going to be the same thing I just said, right? I'm sure it's going to be the same exact thing. Kenneth Murray right here. Let's just go ahead and get to the end zone view so I don't. Kenneth Murray right here. Playing Mike. Straight flow. Find a window. Get hands on and shed. We don't stack and shed, and Brees is running for 20 yards. You know what? I've shown enough evidence through 5 weeks. I really have. Leighton is by far the better player. It's obvious. It's clear. I just showed you an hour and 15 minutes worth of film. I'm going to send this to you on Twitter, the people who I was arguing with on Twitter. I'm going to send this to you. I'm going to @ you on Twitter. I hope you take the time to watch this video. Please, and if you feel like I'm being unfair or if you feel like I am still wrong after watching an hour and 15 minutes of evidence on film that you requested, please, let's have a conversation on Twitter about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you soon, hopefully. Peace out.